The mother of Northern Ireland's youngest thalidomide sufferer has spoken publicly for the first time about the scandal and how it has affected the family. Survivors in Northern Ireland were told today that they are to receive £1 million in compensation. With it comes a public apology from the Health Minister, Michael McGimsey. Sarah Clark has this report.
The money part of it isn't important to me, and we didn't have the money then. We didn't have any compensation then, so it's not important to me, but the word sorry is so very important. Because all this time we thought we were to blame.
Kim Morton's mother Agnes talking for the first time about the burden she's carried for almost 50 years, taking thalidomide while carrying her unborn daughter. Despite the tears last night, there was still a double celebration.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you.
Kim's big sister's 50th birthday and the first official recognition of what she and her family have suffered.
There's a little tinge of regret because so many parents haven't made it. So many parents will not witness this apology, and that's a shame. And we have 3 thalidomide people in Northern Ireland that haven't made today because, you know, they've just died for one reason or another, so it's a shame they're not here.
So it's for them that you're...
Agnes was already 2 months pregnant when she was treated in hospital for an infection and given 2 tablets to help her sleep. It was those tablets, a form of thalidomide, that caused Kim's limb deformities. The drug, which was prescribed to pregnant women for morning sickness and insomnia, was withdrawn from sale in 1961. Kim was born on the 25th of June 1962. The baby in a family of 7, born within 8 years of each other in East Belfast. Kim has never let her condition affect her life. Mainstream school, a job as a telephonist, 3 sons and 4 grandchildren.
When my first son was born, to manoeuvre him out to my car, you know, I used to put the baby nest in my teeth and drag the baby that way. I mean, it's probably child cruelty now, like, but, you know, and I used to have the nappy bag over one arm and the bottle warmer and all the other things you needed in the other arm, and you just got out to the car and then you just dumped everything until you got the baby securely into the car, and then everything went in after that and away you went for the day. It's just, it was natural to me. It was the way my parents raised me. There's nothing you can't do.
And it wasn't just her personal life Kim approached with such determination. She served for 8 years as a DUP councillor and became mayor of Castlereagh. Most recently, she starred in the documentary film Nobody's Perfect, which has been shortlisted for an Oscar. But it is her strong family bonds which she credits for her inspirational attitude.
I was on my first pair of artificial eggs when I was 7 months old, and that was at my father's insistence. Artificial eggs had never been made for anybody other than an amputee, so my dad, you know, literally walked me down to the artificial limb centre and demanded they made me a pair of legs, and it was his stubbornness that, you know, gave me that independence. And my brothers, my sisters, my mum, my dad, everybody worked with me constantly and made me the person I am today.
And the inspirational Kim Morton is in the studio. First things first, how did you feel about your mum speaking out today?
It was very emotional, but it's brought her a lot of peace, and I think she has spoken on behalf of all those who are still living and all those who have since passed on.
How did she feel that she didn't speak out about it before now?
My mum's a very quiet, private person, so it was quite unusual for her to do anything publicly like that, but she just felt compelled that, you know, for Michael McGimsey to make this apology, the First Minister in 50 years to do such a thing, she's just delighted, she's over the moon.
Was there a real sense that people like her and people like you had been forgotten about? This was something that was from the past, from the late 50s and early 60s, and we'd now got on with our lives?
I just don't think that anybody understood the hardships the parents had back then and never recognised the things that they had to do, the things that they had to sacrifice, albeit willingly. So she's just delighted that somebody has finally acknowledged that they were overlooking.
And what about you? I mean, that's your mum. What about you?
That makes me very proud to be her daughter. She is quite an exceptional lady. Both my parents were exceptional people, as were many parents, and I'm just very proud of her that, you know, she's brought me this far.
I know you can look back with the gift of hindsight now, but I understand that whenever you were born, your mother was advised not to bring you to church.
Yes, that's correct. She wanted me to go to Sunday school like all my brothers and sisters, and the minister said that I would upset the other children, and my deformities would make them, you know, run away, or it would upset them too much.
I know that wouldn't have registered with you then, but you could have gone through life with a huge chip on your shoulder. You didn't. You turned this to your advantage.
I didn't. My mum was quite badly affected by it, because what she said was, you know, Jesus said, suffer the little children. And she actually stopped believing in God that day. So it had a much bigger impact on her than it had anybody else. You know, we did continue to go to church, and we did continue to live life to the full.
And were you determined that thalidomide wasn't going to hold you back?
Absolutely. Why should it? You know, you only get one chance in life, and you've got to make the most of that.
And when you think about the fact that you are a thalidomide survivor, do you think that without this, that you might not have made the impact in Northern Ireland that you have?
I don't see myself as different to anybody else. I know I'm a lot shorter than most people. I know that I'm always looking up to people, but I don't feel any different. I've led such a full life. I've enjoyed life so much. I'm extremely happy. I have a lot of peace in my life, so I'm really happy to be who I am and the way I am.
And what about the future?
The future? I'm just going to continue life the way I have done. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it, and I'm going to do everything I can possibly do to make the most of my life.
And the apology which has come today, it has, as you say, resonated with you and your family. And does that help draw a line under the past and allow you to move forward now?
It does for the people in Northern Ireland. I have been inundated over 100 emails, personal emails, Facebook, so on. The Scottish and Welsh governments haven't compensated in any shape or form yet, so Scotland and Wales are now turning to Michael McGimpsey, you know, because he's become such a hero to them, that this decision, it makes you very proud to be Northern Irish, and to have the Stormont MLAs, without any debate or qualms, have decided to give us this money, and it means so much.
Well, you said you're very proud of our politicians in all of this. We're very proud of you and all that you do and continue to do for people with disabilities. Kim Morton, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.